Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here. I'm coming with a WWE Wrestlemania videos. So I will talk about the incident that went down at the Hall of Fame Awards. So that is going to be the next video and thing. I actually rewashed my hair today and stuff, and I'm going to give you a little trick of how I keep my certain places of my hair hard. So that's going to be a trick coming at a later date. All right, without further ado, let's get started. First and foremost, I went back and I watched every moment. I didn't order pay-per-view, but I went back and I watched every moment. Oh my gosh. So over about nine of them I got right, and over about three of them I got wrong. So let's talk about the ones I got wrong. I was very shocked that the Iconics won. I actually thought Bailey and Sasha would have contained, and I actually thought instead of it being a four-way match, it would be turned into a five-way match with Trish and Lita that joining that, but in in the long run is not. I'm just gonna say this. I am not too happy that the Iconics won. To me, I feel like they're a good tag team in a way, but I feel like they are not ready to be tag team champions. And I still feel Bailey and Sasha should have an opportunity to regain that title belt. I'm just saying. All right, another one I got wrong was Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio. As y'all know, Rey Pryor had suffered a small injury to his ankle, but he went on and wrestled anyway. But Samoa Joe ended up winning in the long run. I was hoping Rey Mysterio would win. Both of these guys are phenomenal athletes. So, yeah. That's all I have to say about that. But maybe next time, Ray. And I actually thought, oh, his son Dominic will have a lot to do, have something to do with it, but didn't. Okay, let's see. Um, no, that's it. Oh, I'm gonna have a lot to say. So let's get started. So as y'all know, it was the revival for the Raw is War Tag Team Championship versus Kurt Hawkins, and I told y'all it would be a 40% chance that the revival will contain, and a 50% that Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins would win with 50%. And heck yes, I got that right, y'all. Mommy got that right. Yes, I got that right. Yes, mommy got that right. And I was so happy about that. Now, let me tell you this. I am so happy that I got this right. And I said it was when it came to the Usos versus Ricochet and Aleister Black versus The Bar versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev. That was going to be a 50% chance for every last one of them. But I was right with 50 with an overmounting 50%. The Usos end up containing the title belt, y'all. Perfect. Now, we got, oh my God, I hate that I got this one wrong. Kurt Angle versus Brian Corbin. I wanted Brian Corbin to lose so bad. And I know this was going to be Kurt Angle's last match. And I felt like Kurt Angle should have won this match. And the reason I feel like he should have won this was his last match in WWE. And I felt like this was a match that he should have finished. And I think everybody was very shocked that he was not going to wrestle John Cena. Let's get it. We all wanted one John Cena versus Kurt Angle for his last match, because if you don't remember, John Cena got his career off of Kurt Angle. But it didn't happen. But I am not too thrilled that, Brian Corbin actually won this match. I feel like Kurt Angle should have won in the long run. And I want to hear from y'all. What do y'all think about Kurt Angle not winning his last match, and Brian Corbin end up retiring him on the last match. Should it have been Brian Corbin him wrestling him, or should it have been John Cena? So I want to hear from y'all. Then I want to see this. Oh my God, y'all got to hear this. Now this match was a good match. I actually went and I actually checked. I've been going and watching the videos of it. Bobby Lashley versus Finn Balor. Bobby Lashley thought putting on some contacts to scare Finn Balor would work. It didn't work. Finn Balor is now is the Intercontinental Champion. I am so happy with that. So I got that one right. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. I said this was a 50-50 match, and either guy was a good match. That was a good match between both of them, going back and forth. But in the long run, AJ Styles ended up winning in the long run. Y'all, let's get this, y'all. Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. I told you with 40% that Drew McIntyre would lose. And what did I say? I quoted right. Quoted right. Quoted right. Quoted right. Roman Reigns ended up winning this match. I told y'all Roman Reigns was going to win. No, Vince McMahon is not going to let Drew McIntyre get a win over Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, then we had Shane McMahon versus The Miz. I told y'all Miz was not going to win this match. I don't care his dad got involved. He shouldn't have gotten involved. That's one thing. But I told y'all Shane was going to win with 50%. So now we're getting down to some good matches. So let me talk about no falls count anywhere match with Triple H versus Dave Bautista. I knew Dave Bautista was going to lose with 40%, but then y'all get this. Dave Bautista was so stupid and gullible to wear his nose ring out to the ring. So it looks like he have not been in a ring in 2 years. He was like, to me, he was kind of rusty. He's like a little bit rusty. How he was getting it, he tripped of getting into the ring and thing and stuff. But yeah, I know Titus O'Neil is probably closer to Dave Bautista because he got him his start, and his sons prefer to call Dave Bautista Uncle Batista and stuff. I don't mind that, but don't be But Dave Bautista had this nose ring, and Triple H had these little plier things, and and Dave Bautista's trying to keep him from going after it. You the one who wore that nose ring down to that ring, and Triple H just yanked it out of his nose. I went, oh, and but Ric Flair came to the aid of Triple H, but in the long run, Triple H ended up winning. Sorry, Dave Bautista. I say this feud is not over. This thing between Dave Bautista and Triple H is just not over. Now, Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. I said this was going to be a 50-50 match. 50-50 is Brock Lesnar contained. 50-50 is Seth Rollins. Y'all, Seth Rollins didn't do one curve stomp. He didn't do two. He did three and put Brock Lesnar out and end up winning to become the Universal Champion. So I want to hear from y'all. Who y'all want Seth Rollins to defend his title belt against next? So then let me talk about. Okay, first of all, I have to talk about Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Man, this was a good match, and if you remember, I told y'all. I thought Ali, Apollo Crews, Big E, Cedric Alexander, he wasn't in there, EC3, Jeff Hardy, Kalisto, No Way Jose, and Shelton Benjamin might be the front runners, but it wasn't. Man, Braun Strowman ended up winning. He ended up cleaning house. Let me say, he ended up cleaning house. Then for the women, I had Asuka, Dana Brooks, Lacey Evans, Naomi, Sarah Logan, Carmella, Amber Moon, Mickey James, Nikki Cross, and Sonya Deville. Man, y'all, let me tell you, it came down to Asuka, Sarah Logan, and Sonya Deville. And like Sarah Logan thought she won and everything. Like she won, I won. Well, hold up, babe. You forgot one somebody. You forgot Carmella. Okay, I don't blame Carmella what she did, but it was good. And she like flipped back up, went back up, and she ended up becoming the winner. But the one thing, before I get to the like two big matches, I need to ask y'all: was it so suspicious that none other Naomi and Asuka they won these matches previous times before? Is it so obvious that they had their own? Everybody else had just had to be out, go on out there. But is it obvious that Naomi and Asuka had came out to their own theme music, have their own minute to come out to it, doing their dancing and everything? I want to hear from y'all. Was it fair for Asuka and Naomi to have their own theme music and don't have to come out with the other women? But one thing I want to say about the women's Royal Rumble, we got to see a little bit between Naomi and Amber Moon. Man, that'll make a good feud. So, y'all, let me hear y'all comment about that. Do y'all want to see Naomi versus Amber Moon? Okay. So, then the next match I got to talk about is Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston. Man, this was a high-flying, good match. Kofi's match and Daniel Bryan move for move. Kofi had even brought in some new moves we have never seen before. And I was just so happy that Kofi Kingston ended up winning in the long run. Y'all, that was my final moment. I went, yes! Everybody on social media is congratulating Kofi Kingston. And the next thing I have to say is, WWE, wait a month or two before y'all actually put Kofi Kingston putting his title on the line. That's all I have to say about that. To get me to say, please do not pull oh my God, on a New Day, don't pull a Shield move on the New Day. If you remember a couple years ago when it was Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins betrayed the Shield, I do not want to see that happen with the New Day. So that's one. Okay, and then let's talk about the main event. The biggest thing everybody from the Today Show, the Good Morning America, Inside Edition, ESPN, everybody is talking about the first ever women's main event. Y'all, you got none other Becky Lynch versus the women's Raw Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey, SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. Y'all, Becky Lynch took it all home. Becky is now the none other Raw and SmackDown's Women's Champion. And y'all, let me just tell you this. I said it from the get-go. I like Becky Lynch, and it's something I did not know what about Becky Lynch that I liked, that I wanted her to win, and it got to me what this match reminds me of. So when I was younger, I remember seeing a match between Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Triple H. Let me tell you who is who. Charlotte Flair is Triple H. Ronda Rousey is The Rock. And Becky Lynch is Stone Cold. And if I remember correctly, Stone Cold came out on top with this match. That's who Becky, because that's who I was waiting to come out and congratulate Becky. But that didn't happen. That was a little, what people had said that was going to happen. No, it didn't. But I want to ask y'all this, and this is the biggest question of the day. Do Becky Lynch, now she is Raw and SmackDown's Women's Champion, do Becky Lynch remind y'all of Stone Cold Steve Austin? Until then, y'all, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe.